Good morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started with our final athletic signing of the year. We've got 6 individuals that will be signing to continue their athletic journeys on the collegiate level this morning. The NFHS, which is the National Federation of High Schools, they conduct studies all the time about the benefits of participating in athletics throughout the junior high, high school, and even the collegiate level. One thing that I wanted to share that, we always talk about how it benefits them here at high school, but the NFHS released a study about how participating in athletics in the high school level and the scholastic level benefits even after graduation. 3 main areas that I wanted to talk about. First of all, it allows our athletes to have a stronger sense of self-confidence in building relationships with others, and I think you would agree that that comes hand in hand with athletics, where they also develop a better understanding of self, and in doing so, understand how their actions affect others. And then also, they're able to build foundations for lifelong fitness habits as well. So not only are we here celebrating these athletes today for what they've done here in high school, but we're excited to celebrate what they're going to do on the next level. And this year we've had 17 total members of the class of 2024 signed. So that's exciting to have. And what's even more exciting to me is the variety of sports and activities that these students have signed to participate in on the college level. And I just think it goes to show how proud I am of being here at Lake Hamilton and how we offer a diverse, or a wide range, I should say, of opportunities for students to participate in, because we have so many students in so many different areas signing. We're not lasered in on one sport or one team. It's a variety. So I love that about Lake Hamilton. I say it all the time. If you can't find something here to participate in and to belong, you're just not quite looking hard enough, because we have so many great programs to participate in. And as it has shown this year with how many athletes have signed, we have so many that are now going on to the next level representing all of our various programs. So congratulations to you. Now, that said, positive outcomes, they don't happen accidentally. We don't have these athletes going to college just by chance. It's because of their teammates who help push them. It's because of the coaches that are here today that are going to be talking about them. But even more than that, it's because of these family members that I see sitting beside all of our student athletes that are signing. You guys are the reason. You helped these athletes become who they are today and who they will be in the future. So athletes, I hope you're able to take a moment. I'm big on telling people thank you. I hope you take a moment today to thank those teammates, those coaches, and those family members that played a part in you getting to sign here today. We're going to sign in order of last name, so we're going to go alphabetically. Again, we've got 6 that'll be signing today. And so if Reagan Carrouth and her family would like to go ahead and make their way to the table, Reagan will be signing for track and field with Ouachita Baptist University. And she's going to have her coach, Maury Sanders, to come up and share a few words on behalf of Reagan before she signs. Coach Sanders.
Thanks, Brian. Good morning, guys. I want to start by saying how proud I am of Reagan. I call her Ray Ray, so I might refer to her as Ray Ray while I'm speaking here. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of all of her accomplishments, all the hard work that she's put in to get where she is today. But most importantly, I feel fortunate that I've had the opportunity to coach her all these years. Some of you might know this story. I started working with her when she was in 6th grade, and she and Kinley came over to the field house to pole vault one day, wanted to learn how to pole vault. And I remember Reagan. I remember seeing this tiny little girl. I know y'all can't believe, but she used to be tiny. And she was so shy and so quiet. And she would get off the pit, and I would give her some instruction, and she wouldn't say a word. She would just look at me and just smile real big and shake her head and then go to the back of the line. And I remember thinking, this girl's so quiet. She may never speak. And I don't think I heard her complete a sentence to me until about the 9th grade. We were at practice one day, and all the kids had warmed up. I put the bungee up, stretch it from one standard to the other, and I looked down the runway, and like usual, Reagan's the first one in line, and she looks at me, and out of the blue, she just says, "Coach Sanders, the bungee's crooked." And I was shocked. I was like, "Whoa!" And so she comes down, takes a jump, and she gets off the pit, and I said, "Reagan, what gives? That's the first time you've spoken to me in all these years." And she says, "Well, Coach Sanders, until now, you were doing a pretty good job." And so I know she's going to miss my corny jokes. They don't give those away down there at OBU, by the way. But I'm so proud of what she's done. These kids, you coach them long enough, and they become part of you. They're like family, and you love them like your own kids. And I can't tell you how excited I was when I found out, when she told me she was going to go compete on the next level. As a coach, coaches, we take a lot of pride in what we do, and we love what we do, and we hope our kids are going to love what we're doing too. And so when one of our kids wants to go do what you've been working with them to do for all these years and wants to go do it on the next level, it's a big compliment to us as coaches. And I know all the pole vault lessons that she's learned over the years, they're going to help her when she gets to college. There's no doubt about that. But they're going to help her far beyond that. They're going to help her in life. In life sometimes we're forced to step out of our comfort zone and do things we don't want to do, or do things we've never done, and go places we've never been. And if you think about it, for all these years I've asked her to take this fiberglass pole and go jump over that bar that might be higher than she's ever cleared before. And it might seem simple, but it's not that simple. Obviously, it takes some athleticism, and it takes some technique, but also it takes courage. Okay, it takes courage and the willingness to step out of that comfort zone and do something you've never done. And it also you have to take that chance and go somewhere you've never been. So I want to end with this. Reagan, whenever life offers you some opportunities that might seem challenging, I hope you take that chance. All right, thanks.
And next signing, if you and your family would like to make your way to the table, will be Brayden Cash. He'll be signing to join the wrestling team, also at Ouachita Baptist University. Students, after you sign, if you'll go to my left, your right, we've got a reporter here from the Sentinel Record that would like to meet with you and interview you after you sign. And to speak on Brayden's behalf is our wrestling coach, Coach Weldon.
Good morning. So bear with me here. I wrote a speech. Haven't looked over it too much yet. I've been practicing this morning, so if I look down too much, I apologize. Good morning. Thank you all for being here today to help celebrate our athletes. This is a special occasion as this shows their commitment to the next chapter of their life. Brayden is just beginning a new wrestling journey. Today, Brayden Cash is signing his national letter of intent to wrestle at Ouachita Baptist University. Brayden joined the wrestling team as a junior, which is considered late to the game in this sport, but he kept coming to practice and loved it. Then we ended up getting him to his first competition. It was a rough day, but a good overall experience. For him, and from that day on, we knew he had a chance to make it big in wrestling. It wasn't just a talent that stood out, although there's no denying that, but the dedication, discipline, and the unwavering work ethic that Brayden brought to every practice and every match. I remember after this past year's state tournament, Brayden finished as a state runner-up. As we were heading back home that night from the tournament, I checked in on him because usually after a tournament you don't meet your goal, you end up falling a little short, you end up getting in your feelings and stuff like that, and I wanted to check on Brayden because he just missed the mark. Well, Brayden, after a few hours of failing his goal, he was able to move past it and make jokes regarding what had just happened. Then that next day, he was in the wrestling room practicing to get better and preparing for his next competition. That moment right there helped define what kind of a person Brayden is: a fighter, a leader, and an inspiration to everyone around him. Here are some of his achievements from his past season. Brayden's overall record for the season was 27 wins and 6 losses. Out of all those opponents, he took them down 43 times, had 17 pins. Along with that, he also managed to become a freestyling Greco Arkansas State champion. If you don't know, those are the Olympic styles of wrestling. He also earned his spot to become an Arkansas national team member. But beyond those wins and the accolades, it's the character of Brayden that truly sets him apart. He has shown us all the true meaning of perseverance and sportsmanship. His respect for opponents, commitment to teammates, and passion for the sport has left an unmatched mark on our wrestling program. As Brayden embarks on this new adventure at Ouachita Baptist, I have no doubt that he will continue to excel in both on and off the mat. His future coaches and teammates are gaining not just an amazing athlete, but an outstanding individual who will elevate their program in every way. Brayden, we are so proud of you. You have earned this moment through hard work, dedication, and passion for the sport. Remember, as you move forward, that your family, friends, and coaches are behind you every step of the way. We believe in you and are excited to see all that you will achieve in this next chapter. Congratulations, Brayden Cash. Here's to your future, and may it be as bright and successful as you've always dreamed. Thank you.
All right, next up, go ahead and make your way to our signing table will be Jordyn Garner. Jordyn is signing to play golf at Southern Arkansas University. So as they're making their way to the signing table, we'll have Coach Brandy Higginbotham, our golf coach, come up and say a few words.
All right, I'm Coach Brady Higginbotham, and Jordyn has been playing golf the last 4 years for the high school team. She is going to be going to SAU, and we're really excited about that. SAU has a extremely good D2 program, but we're proud that she's going. By far, Jordyn's best year was this year, her senior year, and so that typically happens with the golfers, that they get better each year. She finished this year as all-state and all-conference. I can't tell you the last time a girl did that at Lake Hamilton. I would have to dig pretty hard to find that. She had her personal best at the state tournament this year, and the course we played had extremely fast greens on it. So if you're a golfer, it was pretty tough to keep her score very low. And she tied for 6th as an individual in the 5A. And that in golf, it's about score, endurance, being able to be out there in the heat for 4 to 5 hours, but to shoot the score is the big deal. And so we're so proud that she was able to accomplish that, because that's how they determine all conference and all state, is by what place you finish. So it's all earned. There's no voting by coaches or anything like that, like there are in some of the other sports. I wish I could take credit for a lot of it. I've spent a lot of hours on the course with Jordyn, but I think her dad's the one that probably deserves most of the credit. He spent way more hours than me, but golf's kind of like that. You got to find some people to play with besides just being in the gym to play basketball or on the football field. Golf, you've got to find some people you enjoy being around for a long time. Her brother Peyton has spent a lot of time with her, and she spent a lot of time playing with the boys. And doesn't matter what sport you play, typically when girls play with boys, they up their level of competition. So that's been something that's really pushed her along the way. Jordyn came on the team as a 9th grader, and it was the COVID year. So that kind of messed everything up. We had 3 girls that year, and it was just a tough year overall to try to do anything. But kind of got her baseline there, and took a while deciding that she could really compete at another level, really up to this last year, kind of was indecisive about that, but she kind of figured out she could do this, and she could play with some of these girls that are playing at the college level. She built her game and her confidence through some summer programs, so it's just a culmination of a lot of places she's been playing to be able to do that. But from her freshman year to her senior year, and I give all the kids their stats at the end of the year, and I haven't sent those out yet for you guys that are here, by the way, but I just like them to see what they were able to accomplish, because sometimes golf can defeat you pretty quickly. It takes 1 hole out of 18, and it wears you down. But from her freshman year to her senior year, she improved from her best score, 18 strokes on 9 holes. So that's pretty good accomplishment. But the 18 holes is where it really matters. And I don't want to say you did bad your 9th grade year, but she improved 47 strokes from the 9th grade to her last match her senior year, which was just a remarkable improvement. But she's got a long ways to go to improve even more when she hits the college level. So we're going to hope that they push her even more. 3 times this year she was able to break her personal record for 18 holes, and 2 times for 9 holes. So really, I think this year was a breakthrough year for her. Just an amazing job at persevering and getting better, and finding her a place, finding her a way to go to school and get to compete, because golf is one of those sports where some of these other sports run out. You can play this the rest of your life. So, but getting to play at a competitive level and getting to learn how to do that even at a new level is going to be very exciting for her. So we're very proud of Jordyn heading down to SAU.
And next, if you want to make your way to our signing table, will be Gabriella Watson. She is signing to wrestle at Carl Albert. And again, coming to speak will be Coach Weldon.
I'll wait for them. Okay, so here we have another amazing athlete here. She is an extraordinary athlete, a dedicated student, and a remarkable young woman. As she takes the next big step in her wrestling career as well, today Gabriella Watson will be signing her national letter of intent to wrestle at Carrouth State College. From the first time Gabby walked into our wrestling room, we weren't sure if wrestling was the right sport for her. She only joined because of her brother, and she wanted to try something new. Unfortunately, she came into the season with an injury and had to work through it. But it was her determination, resilience, and relentless work ethic that truly got her through the hard times. Whether it was the grueling early morning practices or the intense late-night workouts, Gabby approached every challenge with an unwavering commitment and tried to have a positive attitude. I remember her first week of practice, Gabby could not even finish our 10-minute warm-up. She actually came over to me and said, "Coach, I don't believe wrestling will work out for me, and I feel like I'm wasting everybody's time." I told her to keep her head up, keep coming back to practice, and over time this will all become easy. Needless to say, Gabby wrestled for me for the next 2 years and never looked back to that first week. Instead, she made drastic improvements over her wrestling career to the point to where she finished on top as a state champion. That moment perfectly captured who Gabriella Watson is, a determined, supportive, confident young woman. Some of her achievements over the season: her overall season record was 21 wins and 4 losses. Out of all the opponents, she had 15 pins, along with her earning the titles as a freestyle state runner-up and a Greco state champion. As I mentioned earlier, those are the Olympic styles of wrestling. She also earned her spot to become an Arkansas national team member as well. Throughout her high school career, Gabby has not only racked up impressive victories and accolades, but also demonstrated exceptional sportsmanship and leadership. She has been a source of inspiration on and off the mat. Outside of wrestling, she has managed to earn a state degree in FFA, put in over 600 hours of community service in her high school career, and lastly, managed her time between school, practices, and her job. This is a very difficult task to ask of a senior, as most of us have heard about senioritis. Gabby always stayed dialed in and focused on her goals, to which she has accomplished. Today, as Gabby Watson prepares to join Carrouth State College, we know she will continue to excel and inspire. Her future coaches and teammates are not just getting another girl on the team. They are gaining a dedicated, hardworking, and compassionate individual who will make a significant impact on whatever task is at hand or whoever she is around. Gabby Watson, we are incredibly proud of you. You have earned this moment through your relentless hard work and perseverance. As you embark on this new journey, remember the same thing that I just told Brayden Cash, that your family, friends, and coaches are behind you every step of the way. We believe in you and are excited to see the amazing things that you accomplish in this next chapter. Congratulations, and thank you for everything you've done.
All right, and next, if you want to make your way to the table, signing for, it's actually a brand new NCAA sport for the state of Arkansas. It's the sport of stunt. It's one of the fastest growing female sports in the country. But we've got Lexi Widener signing for stunt at the University of Central Arkansas. You can go ahead and make your way to the table. And speaking on her behalf will be our spirit coach, Tara West.
So as Brian mentioned, stunt is the fastest growing sport in Arkansas at the moment for girls athletics. And just to give you a little background information, we do performance cheer here with Lake Hamilton, and most high schools do in Arkansas. But stunt's a little different because it is more of a game, like you would play a basketball or a football game. You get 4 quarters, and they have a total of 32 routines that they have to learn beforehand. They don't know what the judges are going to call out, what routine. They'll hold up a number and say, you're going to do routine number 5. Both teams will go out on the floor at the same time and perform side by side, and they get scored. Whoever does it the best, they earn a point. So it's a little bit more of a game, the way that it is scored. And so, Lexi, you're my first one that's going to be a part of the new stunt team at UCA. So I'm going to come watch you. Lexi's been a part of Lake Hamilton Cheer since her 8th grade year, which was 2019. She has the best of both worlds. She is a cheerleader here at Lake Hamilton, but she also is a part of a dance studio, and she absolutely loves to dance and dances beautifully as well. But here at Lake Hamilton, I could always count on Lexi to be always there. She never missed a practice. She was one of my strong bases, my back spots, anything that I needed her to do. She's like, I'll try it, I'll do it. She has great leadership skills by being a hard worker. She was dedicated to her team. And as I said a minute ago, she never missed practices, unless maybe she was hurt for just a minute. But that was early on, and that's the only time she literally ever missed. At camp, she's been named All-American a couple of times. And during her senior year, she didn't have to be here. She didn't have a first period. But she chose to come up here at 8 a.m. every morning to help me with my junior high teams all last year, every single day. She helped me choreograph routines, halftime dances, performances for them to do because she wanted to. She's a leader. She's a captain, fantastic cheerleader, great young lady, great personality. And Lexi, as a high school cheerleader, you've already demonstrated exceptional skill, leadership, and enthusiasm, qualities that caught UCA's attention. Your commitment to excellence, both on and off the mat, is outstanding, and I have no doubt that you'll continue to shine brightly at the collegiate level. Your passion for cheerleading and performing is evident in everything that you do, and I have no doubt that you're going to make a significant impact on your new team. I could always count on you, and I want to thank you for everything that you've done the past 5 years for Lake Hamilton and for me. And I can't wait to follow you at UCA, and I wish you the best of luck.
And our final signee for this morning and for this class of 2024, if Elizabeth Ward and her family will go ahead and make their way to the table, she's signing to join the dance team at the University of Central Arkansas.
All right. I always said it's so much easier to speak in front of a full arena than it is a smaller crowd, but I'm good at pep rallies. So here we go. Liz joined the dance program her 9th grade year, which was the year 2020, the one where you had to wear masks everywhere we went. If at any time you asked Liz what she was doing any single day of the year, she would reply, I have dance. I'm going to dance. Well, what are you doing this weekend? I have dance. I have a dance recital. I do this at dance studio. I'm teaching. I mean, everything was dance with her. So Liz comes to us from a studio dance background. Besides her dancing skills, though, she's a great leader. She also works hard and was a dedicated Steppenwolf. She not only dances beautifully, but she can also choreograph dances. This past summer, I asked Liz and Emma Kate if they would come choreograph a dance for my junior high team to take to camp. And they ran with it. So I think you have a great, bright future in choreography as well. Your dedication, talent, and passion for dance have shown brightly throughout your time at Lake Hamilton, and I couldn't be more thrilled for you as you embark on this exciting new chapter. Liz has also been named All-American, was it every year? All 4 years that you danced with us, all 4 years, and she took the Disney trips. Every single year, she would go to do the Disney trips and the parades at Thanksgiving, Christmas time. And she was recently invited also to perform this summer at the AAA All-Star games and dance at the football and basketball game there. As a high school dancer, you've showcased not only your remarkable skill, but also your unwavering commitment to our dance program. And I want to thank you as well, and I wish you the best of luck, and I can't wait to come watch you dance at UCA. You are going to keep me busy this year. Thank you.
All right, everyone, I want to thank you again for coming out today as we celebrated these student athletes. We're going to open the floor now for family and group pictures, so feel free to come down, take pictures, and then celebrate in the lobby.